Hey, what's up everybody, NintendoKid91 here, and today I thought, you know what, for a video, why don't I go through my class setup and kind of show you guys what I like to use and the perks and all that stuff and what I suggest, and maybe that'll help you guys perform a little better. But I'm going to jump into Create a Soldier, and I'll go over like a few of these. Some of them aren't really different, a few of them are just consistently the same thing, but like this search one is different from all these other ones, so we'll go through each of them. But I just wanted to apologize. This video is kind of just like in place as a filler video. I'm a little behind on rendering and uploading videos, and mainly because this Tuesday, as in yesterday, we had a weird event happen on campus. We actually had a shooting on campus, and we got put on lockdown. Yeah, I can make a whole nother commentary on it, but needless to say, yeah, we had a shooter, kid got killed, and it's just been kind of weird ever since then. You know, I felt like really weird and anxious all of a sudden because of it. So it spooked me out a little bit. It spooked pretty much everybody out on campus, but it's gotten me out of the loop. I've kind of just relaxed. They gave us class off today to kind of just chill out. So I'm gonna go over my classes, like I said. So first thing that I did, most of these soldiers here, like anything, this is the only one that's different, but Scott here is my current one. I'm working on prestiging him, so we'll go over him real quick. And basically I don't have specific names for him, I just leave him loadout 1, 2, 3, so on. But the first loadout that I do is the Honey Badger with the grip and the FMJ there. And the reason why is because the Honey Badger automatically comes with the silencer, so I throw on the FMJ to increase the damage a little bit since the silencer reduces it. And then I like the grip on pretty much every assault rifle because they seem to have a lot of kick in this game. My secondary is just, I switch between the different pistols as I want to level them up and all that type of stuff, or unlock certain camos for them. But I like to use FMJ on most of them. Unless it's the PDW, sometimes I'll use extended mags on those or go akimbo. I always seem to use a C4 as my lethal. I love the double tap X trick. It helps detonate it faster if you guys don't know, and it even says it there. So if you don't read that, it's sometimes important to read the description, because look at double tap X, you detonate it quicker. Concussion grenade, as of lately, seems to be my preferred tactical. I like it because I can test an area out to see if there's an enemy there, test it for hit markers. And then the perks, which obviously are probably the most important thing in this game, which is where you guys can actually, this is probably the best spot where you can literally increase your performances. Take your time with your perk setup, read through them and see what makes sense of the weapon, with the weapon you're going to use and the style of play you want to do. So this class is kind of like a rushy, it's more of a rushing class with an assault rifle, since the Honey Badger is pretty much a small assault rifle. So I have Marathon on there for the unlimited sprint, and then I have Dead Silence, which pretty much everybody uses, and I feel like you should always have that on because it is very easy to sound hoarse. So I have Dead Silence. This class I have Scavenger on because I always run out of ammo, and as you can see my kill streaks are high, so I like to use the Honey Badger the entire time to get those kill streaks. And then I have Focus on. Focus I've been using a lot more. I used to not use it too much, but I realized that if I'm aiming down sight trying to shoot somebody and he's hitting me, I'm going to be bouncing. You flinch so much that you flinch off target, and you kind of flinch upwards as if it's like your gun had a lot of kick. And having Focus on definitely helps with the getting hit and staying on targets with the reduction in flinch. Strike package is normally assault, and I kind of switch them off here. Right now I was doing the Battle Hind, the Griffin, and then the Helo Pilot. And generally, like you guys know, I normally run a 7, 9, 12 setup, and it's either the Sentry Gun or the Trinity Rocket. I've been trying to decide which one's better. The Battle Hind I like better than this thing, because once I get my Battle Hind, I kind of just chill out and wait for it to get my Helo Pilot, so I'm not going to be needing this Vulture that much, because I'm not going to move around too much. I'm not going to get too aggressive while I'm waiting for my Helo Pilot to get there. The Loki, I don't know. I don't really care for it yet. I don't think it's worth 15 kills. I don't even think this Battle Hind is worth 9. I don't like the Maniac because you're forced to die, and I think you're also forced to die with the Juggernaut. I've used the Maniac, haven't used the Jug, except for that one TAC 12 video I got it for a care package. So that's generally what the setup is for the kill streaks. It's kind of the same thing all the way down, as you'll see. So my next one is primary is my AK-12. This one I like to use on maps like Stonehaven or whatever the winter one is called. I can't remember it right now, but it's basically my assault rifle long range class. I just have the silencer on it to keep myself hidden. Helps with getting those higher kill streaks too. And then I have the grip, of course. Pistols are exactly the same. I have a lethal C4, but I don't have a tactical on this class because if you remove a tactical and a lethal, you get extra perk slots. So because I removed the tactical perk, I'm able to fit I'm able to have an extra 2-slot perk, but I ended up choosing 2 1-slot perks. So I have ready up, so your weapon is quicker ready after sprinting, which is pretty important if you're going to be moving a lot, especially with an assault rifle because it takes longer to get it up and aim down sight. I just have strong arm on there as the other single perk because I didn't know what other single perk to choose, and I figure since I have C4 still, I'll throw that on. I have on the go on for reloading while sprinting in place of sleight of hand, and then I have dead silence on as well as scavenger and also focus, so it's pretty much similar to the honey badger minus the tactical. The strike package is also the same as my 7.9.12 setup. This one I have the Trinity rocket on. Like I said, I normally use it on those bigger maps, and the bigger maps are more open. So like Stonehaven, you can be pretty effective with the Trinity rocket. So that's my second class. This is my rushing class. However, I haven't used it too often. Actually, I've been using the honey badger in place of my rushing class. But when I really need something that's quick and I want to just run and gun, I like to use my MTAR. On it, I threw on the grip for the reduced kick, and I switch off between the muzzle brake and rapid fire. It depends on what I want to, how I feel. If my shot's really bad, I like to use muzzle brake because rapid fire is kind of hard to control. Secondary, nothing important, same thing. This one I just have a lethal C4 once again, and then on this class I have pretty much the exact same perk setup. I have ready up, unlimited sprint for marathon. I have dead silence, scavenger, and focus. And then for my strike package, this one I was running the 9.10.12, trying it out. I haven't really used this that much though since I switched the strike package. This bad boy right here, I don't know, is it the Emily? I don't know, Emily? I don't know, whatever. But I chose this LMG because this is my anti-air class. Basically, this LMG here seems to have the most damage out of them all. So I chose that, and then I threw on the muzzle brake to increase damage and range, as well as the FMJ to increase damage, since I primarily use it to shoot at helicopters like the Battle Hind and the Helo Pilot. I just threw this on there because sometimes you can hit the Battle Hind with it and it helps out. My lethal and tactical I just kept off because basically I don't use this class for anything but shooting down air support. So I put on I put a sleight of hand on because it takes generally a clip and a little bit from your other clip to take down a helicopter. I have reflex on just as a BS perk. Takedown is on in case I need to kill anybody. It just doesn't reveal where they are. Blind eye is so I'm not detected by air support or the Oracle systems, which helps obviously when I'm trying to shoot down air support. And then off the grid is so I'm not on SATCOMs or the radar. So that helps a lot when trying to shoot down air support because you're pretty much hidden from it. And then I just threw on the strike package assault. It's nothing big. Really, I'm never going to use this class to even get kills, so it doesn't matter what I use on there. Now, this class is kind of like my random class, the one that I like to try different stuff out on. I saved this specific loadout 5 to just try different stuff. I ran it, normally it's the K7, I had the K7 on there previous, and then I ran into a kid who was using the MSBS, and it was pissing me off because this gun is very cheap, so I wanted to try it out for a little bit, so I've been trying different attachments on it. Haven't found anything I really enjoy. However, I do think you need the red dot because the iron sight sucks on this weapon. So I'm not even really going to go into this class because it's nothing important. But like, we'll pretend I'm setting it up. Obviously, I'm going to want to have sleight of hand on this thing because you chew through ammo pretty quick since its accuracy kind of sucks. You're always going to want to have dead silence and then definitely focus with an assault rifle. So those are like your main ones. And this strike package isn't even anything because I barely ever use this. This is just like a screwing around class. Now this class right here is my LMG class. I kind of wanted to try out an LMG, so I threw on the M27, and I like it because it has a quick drum mag that you can reload real quick. And I threw on the thermal hybrid scope with a grip, so I use this on like really big maps. Sometimes Stonehaven I'll use it on. Sometimes actually I'll just use it whenever. I like using it because kids sometimes piss me off when they use their LMG, so I want to take mine out and be able to just hold the trigger down for a minute and constantly fire. Secondary is PDW. I like the PDW actually a lot. However, this one I have FMJ on. I probably should switch it to extended mags, because normally I miss with this thing for some reason, or it doesn't do much damage, which is why I threw on the FMJ here, or armor piercing. Lethal is once again C4, and then my perks on this one is sleight of hand. So that's for the quick reloading, and it's super fast since, like I said, it's a drum magazine. Agility in place of marathon. You want to use agility, I think, with LMGs, because LMGs are going to slow you down a lot. So instead of being able to sprint constantly, you would want to be able to move quicker, and it almost balances it out to where it would the normal moving speed when you're using like a pistol. I have on the go reloading also in case I need to actually sprint a little bit and reload, and then dead silence once again, and then scavenger to resupply, since this thing you can get a lot of kills before you have to reload or you run out of ammo, but it's nice to be able to resupply because you can technically get some high kill streaks. I was running assault on it, although right after previous to doing this video I switched it to support here, and I wanted to use these, make it a support package of anti-air stuff. So I got the Maw's rocket and then the air superiority, and then I just threw on the Oracle as the last one. So that's pretty much my class setups. And then I basically took this soldier here named Search, and these are all my search and destroy classes, which we can go over another time. A lot of them have been used in videos, but some of them I don't even use anymore. So basically what this game did was it gave you all these different soldiers. So like you can make this one all your search and destroy classes. You can make this soldier specifically for your domination classes. This one can be specifically for like cranked, or I don't know. And then you can have this guy be like all explosive. So there's a lot of cool ways you can customize and set up your classes in this game, which is one of the positives about it. But those are what I decided to choose for my current loadout right now. Probably won't be switching them for a little bit. Maybe once I master Prestige, I'll play around with some other stuff. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Maybe I'll come out with another video and we can like create classes from scratch. And it's easier if we walk through something together than if I just tell you like this and show you what I do, because not everything is gonna work for the same person. So you guys kind of almost just need to create a class that caters to your style of play. And I can do another video where we can give out pointers, and I can say like, okay, I want to be a rusher, and then we can make a class based off of that type of game style of play. So I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. I got a gameplay for you, pretty good one. Hopefully you'll enjoy it, and until then, take care. Have a good rest of the week, and I will see you guys later. See ya.